All right, we're to the side of the garage here in the front of the house. I've got a milkweed. That'll be orange. I believe these are some sort of lilies that I got from my sister-in-law Joanne, as well as some asters. I just transplanted them like last week, so they are having a little shock going on. This one's a baby's breath, so that'll get some nice white flowers on it. I've got a couple hydrangeas. I'm not quite sure what they are. They're some sort of a lime. I want to say that they're limelight prime, but I got them several years ago at Curtains. I've got a rose vine here. This is a William Baffin, which is a rose that is from Canada, I believe. This gets really tall and pink flowers. Actually, I had a couple of them in this spot. I thought I had dug them out and gotten rid of them, but this one keeps trying to come back. So I'm going to actually have to dig that one up this year, move it, and get it trellised up and see how it does. Let's move around to the front of the house. All right. I've got some annuals planted here. I think that's Vinca, if I remember right. Just some pink ones. And then alongside of that, I did some pink impatiens. I have got a begonia that I got down in the Mennonite Gardens. Got a little bit of a hanging thing here. I've got a planter that I got down in the Mennonite Gardens that I planted up myself with the flowers. Those are some sort of a mini petunia, can't remember the color, as well as some yellow sedum and some sort of a grass. Next to that, I've got a hosta planted. I believe this one is Empress Wu. My bird bath. It's trying to do its little squirt that doesn't get enough sun, so when there's full sun on it, it actually does spray pretty good. I believe this is a honeysuckle. This is from my sister-in-law many years ago. These are a couple of lungwort, I believe it is, skyrocket. So they'll get tall yellow flowers. Another transplanted hosta from the back. This is a weigela that gets nice pink flowers. It is done, but if you see right here, there was a pink flower. The whole bush was covered a little bit ago. I planted up this upside down umbrella. It was a planter I got from the Mennonite Gardens. I used some petunias here as well as some creeping jenny. Got a couple of different astilbes in here, a white and a red one. I think there's actually two red ones and a pink one. All right. Moving along, this is another weigela. This one gets red flowers. I cut it back quite a bit this last fall, so I don't think that one has actually bloomed yet this year. These are hydrangeas. I don't get very good blooms on them. I'm on the east side of the house, so it's supposed to be getting pretty good blooms, but this is endless summer and this is really old. But my understanding is it blooms on old wood, and these in Zone 5A, Minnesota, die back to the ground, so that's all new growth. So that's I think why I don't get very good blooming on them. Another weigela. This one gets red. There's a few. I cut this one back quite a ways too. So, and then I've got a purple right there. It's a purple clematis. That one's really old. It blooms okay. I do need to like string it up somehow up onto the fence and the deck there, I think, to get it to stand better. I'm going to be planting up this little area with a hydrangea. I'm waiting for that to come from Creekside Gardens in North Carolina. So this little area will get a hydrangea. I've got three of them actually coming, a limelight prime, and then a little lime, I believe it is, and a Let's Dance Can Do. I did this garden around the tree. with all transplants from other areas in the garden. And so that is a couple of golden tiaras, hostas. I moved some of my tiarella coneflower. Another piece of my unknown hosta from the back. Tiarella. I'm not sure which one that one is. I think that might be the golden tiara also. Fire and Ice. Another little golden swiggle one. I've got a hardy geranium there. I believe that one's white or very pink. You can see that one right there. All right. I'm going to go over to the mailbox garden right here. This is planted up new, and this is all annuals. So this is coleus in the back row, coleus, and annual salvia with some lime-colored sweet potato vine, and then Proven Winners Super Tunia Paradise, I believe it's called, and that's gets a really pretty pink. So that's going to be fun with that. All actually grows and blooms. Probably a couple weeks yet before it actually fills in. And my last garden I'm going to show you here is around my great big huge maple. So I just planted this in a couple weeks ago. Ignore some of the grass that's growing through. I've got some of the, I don't remember what this is called. I think that might be tiarella that gets little yellow flowers. I moved up some of my lamium. And another lamium, different variety. Golden tiara hosta. Another hosta that I don't know the name of. I put in a couple of the impatiens that I had left over from the front there.